This video is sponsored by my favorite website creator, Squarespace, the best place to go when you want to get a domain or create a gorgeous website or an online store. What was the last thing you bought? Was it a spur of the moment something shiny, or was it a thought through, carefully considered and researched purchase? You know how I feel. Better keep your wallets shut than to buy things we won't love or use for years to come. There are so many things I'm happy I didn't buy, but what about the things I'm happy I did buy? Those hero items that I'm still in love with years later and will love right up until the moment I croak, like 90 years from now. Here are 6 things that are gorgeous, timeless, classic, and more or less indestructible. This mortar and pestle and this matching bowl are new additions to the Mustard household, but oh man, how gorgeous are they? And don't you agree how timeless they are? I can't see how you'd ever get tired of either of these. I found the mortar first because I was hunting for one that I would own for like the rest of my life. That's actually what inspired this video. I didn't want to go with trendy or flashy. I wanted something big, heavy, solid, indestructible. Because here's the thing, lately I've been noticing that the old people I know, they have a lot of the same kitchen items today as they did when I was visiting them as a kid. The same salad bowl, the same garlic press, the same coffee thermos. No matter how many times they move, they unpack and put the same coffee thermos on the new kitchen counter. If there's an item I recognize from my childhood, I've started asking them when they got it. And there's so many wedding gifts, graduation gifts, anniversary gifts, and so on. Items that carry memories and the feeling of home, no matter how many times you move. So whenever I buy something now, I want it to have till death do us part potential. Okay, not underwear or tech stuff or whatever, but you get what I mean. This mortar and this bowl, they will live in every home I move into for the rest of my life. Isn't that weird to think about? Do you have any of these items that you think might just be there for your next of kin to inherit when you die? What kind of item is it? By the way, give me a like if you want me to make more of these videos. I have a bunch of other stuff I'm pretty sure I will hang on to for life. Another new addition in the sense that I got this Lanvin jewelry set from David just this Christmas, although not new additions to the planet, considering that they're pre-owned and probably from like the 80s or 90s. I'm not an expert, but the Art Deco style suggests the 80s, doesn't it? The thing I love about vintage jewelry is that they come with history. I have a few pieces that I'm sort of collecting and taking great care of. I'm just picturing the old ladies who wore these pieces before me, the parties they went to, the outfits they matched with, the things these old pieces of jewelry have seen way before I was old enough to wear them. Unless I drop an earring on a wild night out dancing, I think I will keep these for life. But if I do drop them, that's fine too. All these items are meant to be used, not sit useless on a shelf somewhere. The oldest thing on my list, my Swedish first edition of The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. I got this as a graduation present found in an antique bookshop. It used to be one of my favorite books back when I was a teenager. Books can be destroyed though, so we will see if this makes it long enough for someone else to inherit it when I die. I will say this, burning building scenario, this is the one thing I'd save. What about you? What's the one thing you'd save, considering people and pets are safe and sound, of course? 7 years I've had this faux fur and it hasn't aged a day. Perfect condition, just as gorgeous and timeless style as back in 2014, and the softness is just unparalleled. Of course, clothing is hard to add to the till I die list because they get worn. This faux fur though, I bring it out every winter and wear it a few times, but it's not everyday gear. Plus, it's so oversized I can gain or lose a bunch of weight without it affecting the fit. It's pretty damn heavy though, so only question is, will old lady Jenny be powerful enough to carry it on her old lady shoulders? Of course she will. This will be a great motivation for me to keep up working out when I'm in my 90s. A bottle opener, such a handy little thing that every household needs. Why this Georg Jensen one is a keeper is for 2 reasons. First of all, how pretty is this? Like seriously, I wish I opened bottles more often just to have a reason to bring this baby out. Secondly, this one is indestructible since it's forged in just one piece of metal. No plastic nickamajigs, no wooden handles that can crack, no parts that can break away from each other. And coincidentally, that's also why it's so pretty. One solid piece of timeless design. Recommend. Now I just have to make sure not to lose it on a picnic or something. It is rather tiny, isn't it? The J67 chair, a Danish design classic by Eivind R. Johansson in 1957. It looks like it belongs on a spaceship somewhere, doesn't it? A magnificently stylish spaceship, that is. We got 3 of them, we've had them for about 5 years, and we will never grow tired of them, I can almost guarantee it. These are so my style, classic, but at the same time, completely modern. You know you have a design masterpiece when it manages to do both at once, both invoke the past and the future. One solid material, simple, unfrilly lines, ridiculously photogenic. They were brought back in production, I think, in 2013, which always makes me so happy to see these design classics get a second life half a decade later. Because great designs are like cockroaches, indestructible. Are there any of these items that you'd also keep till the day you die, schlepping them from apartment to apartment, cramming them into your retirement home, bedroom? Or do you have any items you love right now that you'll keep forever? I find that looking at all the things that I already own and love fiercely is a nice way of getting an idea of what to invest in the future and when to just keep my wallet closed shut. Give me a thumb if you want more of these hero item videos, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. Do you want to create a beautiful site, maybe start your own interior design blog? If so, you should definitely do it with Squarespace. They have great blogging tools to share your stories, photos and videos to make it easy to reach your audience everywhere. You can also auto-post your content to Twitter, Facebook or Tumblr, and simply schedule your posts for them to be properly tagged, and the descriptions and titles will show up correctly. You can of course add your social media accounts to your site so that it's easy for your readers to find you everywhere. Squarespace also have great traffic analytics so that you can see how many people are visiting your site, how long they're staying for, where they're coming from and what they're interested in, like minimalism, fashion or maybe interior design, for example. So what are you waiting for? Go get your free trial today at squarespace.com, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/JennyMustard to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Lots of love for now. Puss puss and hej då! When you are a teenage girl, you never hang up the phone. You fall asleep with it. That's how it works.
With your friends?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're like, let's go to bed together.
No.
Was that it?
Oh my god, that was so creepy.
No, that's what you said.
Let's go to bed. Are you sleeping together?
No, but
Creepy.
wasn't that what you said? Wasn't that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
not
exactly.
in that voice. Not in that voice.